It's my 2019 Kawasaki W800 CAF, don't call it Cafe, and my buddy Dale with his 2021 BMW R9T. The 123-acre Ringing Rock State Park in Upper Black Eddy, Pennsylvania. I took this footage a few weeks earlier with my drone.
What a musician.
Back to real time.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do every rock and compare the sounds.
Pause the video here if you want to read all about it. Leaving the park and getting on Ringing Rocks Road. Making a left on Bridgeton Hill Road. And a right on Chestnut Ridge Road. We're looking for Lodi Hill Road. I'm always pointing out stone structures to Dale. I don't know why. I mean, he has eyes, he can see it. Here it is, Lodi Hill Road. Half a mile of gravel, dirt, and mud. Oh, what joy. This is the tricky part. It goes downhill because you're heading to the Delaware River. And there's a sharp turn coming up here. Now, this is my first time on this road. The challenge here is riding a road like this with a bike not designed for it. I mean, it wouldn't be any fun if you had a dual-purpose bike, right? Now we're coming up to the most challenging switchback on this road. Now, Dale and I have scenic communicators, so we're in constant voice contact. But every now and then I like to do a little visual check. Oh, here he is. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. Now we're back on pavement, Red Cliff Road / Lodi Hill Road.
Hi, is this the way to 32?
Yep, straight down.
Thank you.
I didn't really need directions, but I see somebody walking, I figured, what the hell. Here's an overhead shot. I'll explain later what I'm carrying on the back seat. We're on a mission from God. Quaint warning, we're getting on picturesque PA 32 South for the approximately 19-mile trip to the Ace Café in New Hope, PA. We're in Ullerstown, PA, and that bridge that's being renovated goes to Frenchtown, New Jersey. It's open only one way for now. Is this not a gorgeous view? Look at this vista. And that's Chestnut Ridge in the distance. This is one of my favorite parts of Pennsylvania 32. This field here on my right becomes polo grounds in the fall. Here's a nice angle showing you how close we are to the Delaware River. This stone building on my left is a seasonal art gallery. A little touch of the modern on my left. This is in Point Pleasant, Pennsylvania. Passing the Golden Pheasant Inn, which bills itself as a taste of France in Bucks County. Passing over the Delaware Canal, and you can see on the left there, right there, the towpath where mules would pull canal boats down to Philadelphia. What I'm hauling on my back seat is a picture frame with a print that I think would be of interest to Jimmy Lam at the Ace Café. I'll show it to you at the end of the video. Well, this is cool. This road is prone to some heavy flooding, and that high water mark was up to my visor. Here's a tale of two purple houses. Here's the first one. I don't know about that one. But the second purple house, right here, yeah, that's a nicer shade. This would be the center of town in Point Pleasant. On my left there is a very large antique center that I have to check out someday. Now we're going to be making a left up here, continue on Pennsylvania 32 south, and more quaint. Here I am pointing. Mostly stone barn. I should call this the Stone Structure Tour. It's just one right after the other, and I know Dale loves this kind of thing. And I do too, of course. Dale just told me he's hungry, so we got to speed this up a bit. But let's slow it back down here for a great view across this wide part of the Delaware to New Jersey. Coming up to a footbridge that goes over the Delaware to the Bulls Island recreation area. I'd love to get my motorcycle on it someday. And there's the Black Bass Hotel, another landmark. We're in Lambertville, Pennsylvania, if you're keeping score. Coming up on my left is the famous Dilly's Corner, good place for cheap eats in Solebury Township. And over this bridge, you'll go to Lambertville, New Jersey, another quaint Delaware River town. And this is my favorite bend on Pennsylvania 32, but I can never get images or video of this that does it any justice. This is the New Hope Colony Foundation for the Arts, New Hope, Pennsylvania. I think I might have to take some drone footage of this. Let's check on the weather. Overcast as it was all day, but it's not raining. It's been raining for months here, believe it or not. We're making a right here on Chapel Road. There's the chapel. And here's an officer from the Delaware River Joint Toll Bridge Commission. Okay, we're going to speed this up again because now we're really hungry. Chapel Road, mostly homes. And then we're going to make a left here on Sugan Road. Coming up right here. And that'll take us to 202. And about a quarter mile here in Logan Square and the Ace Café.
Cool, right? So we're just sitting down eating lunch, and
Remember this place, Virgil?
we're at Ace Café.
Virgil was a mutual friend of ours from back home who we met up with here last
All's
year.
good?
And as promised, here's the print I was carrying to give to the Ace. It's from the Kawasaki Hangouts ad campaign from 1991. And this hangout was New Hope, Pennsylvania.